Hello again YouTube, I'm back after a bit of a break to review the Behringer SL75C, which is a dynamic cardioid microphone ideal for miking instruments. I did a review last time on a Behringer vocal mic in comparison to a Shure vocal mic, and just like before, this one is also considered to be a cheap clone in appearance and sound to another Shure microphone, notably the SM57, which is considered the industry standard. We're going to compare both the Behringer SL75C and the Shure SM57 microphones by recording some simple, generic guitar strumming, chords and scales. No fancy stuff, no showing off, just noise for comparison. For this test, we'll be using my Fender 1987 American Stratocaster with Damasio Pro Track pickup in the neck position, a Damasio True Velvet in the middle, and a Damasio Fast Track 2 in the bridge position. I'll switch between pickups in the recordings for different tones. We'll also be using a dry neutral sound from a Boss Katana, only using the half watt setting and the master volume and presence knobs in the 12 o'clock position. We'll also turn off all the effects settings and set the effects knobs to 0 for good measure. The treble, middle and bass EQ settings will be set in the middle at the 12 o'clock position, and very similar, the preamp volume and gain will do the same. And finally, we'll change the amp type by recording a bit of clean tones, high gain lead, and dirty blues crunch. Oh, and just like last time in my other video, we're going to do a blind test with 3 different microphones. We'll use the Behringer SL75C, the Shure SM57, and a third mystery microphone. Have a listen to all 3 recordings and see if you can distinguish which is the cheaper Behringer microphone or the more expensive Shure microphone. I'll reveal all 3 microphone recordings at the end of the video. So here we go. Now that you've heard all 3 recordings, here's some info about the Behringer microphone. The name of the Behringer SL75C microphone is very close to the Shure microphone. SL kind of implies SM. The number 75 is just the numbers swapped around from the Shure SM57. The letter C could just mean cardioid, but the way I see it, the letter C could also mean clone, since the name, style, look, and design bears a striking resemblance to the Shure mic. Intentional or not, they look very similar. Both mics are made from a solid all-metal design and are nearly similar in weight, with the Behringer mic weighing in at 250 grams and the Shure mic weighing slightly more at 279 grams. I purchased both microphones from MusicWorks with the Behringer mic at a super low price of only 35 New Zealand dollars and the Shure microphone at 239 New Zealand dollars, making it close to 7 times the price of the Behringer microphone. The SL75C comes with a hard case complete with a carry handle with soft padding on the inside. There's also a mic clip and threaded mic clip adapter. In comparison, the Shure SM57 comes with a mic clip, a threaded mic clip adapter, and a thin, soft leather zipper bag instead of the hard case. The mic clip that comes with the SL75C supports microphones between 20 to 35mm in diameter, and it feels a bit on the cheaper side, but it holds a microphone in place quite snug. It's now time to reveal the microphones used in each take. Our first mic was the Shure SM57. Our second mic was also the Shure SM57, being our mystery mic, but I purposely mixed it badly by boosting some harsh sounding frequencies. And our third mic was the Behringer SL75C. The point of this experiment is to test your ears on a product without being influenced by the name or the price. If you guessed all the mics correctly, then you have an amazing set of ears. If you were thrown off a bit, or maybe preferred the sound of the Behringer mic, then does this provoke change to your perspective or personal preference towards microphones? And if this was a live performance, are you really gonna be able to tell the difference between a cheap and expensive mic, or even care about the brand of the microphone? The third mystery mic was to give you an example of how an expensive microphone can be made to sound worse, possibly in the hands of an inexperienced sound engineer or musician, I don't know. It was a bit of a challenge to tell the difference between the Behringer and Shure microphone when playing it back on a laptop, phone or tablet speakers, but I noticed the Shure mic had a warmer sound and the Behringer was a bit brighter. It's subtle, but it's there. Now, when you listen back through some decent monitors, it's much more obvious. I noticed some other small differences in the tone and frequencies when I changed the pickup positions, but nothing struck out to me as being bad sounding at all. In fact, sometimes the Behringer microphone sounded much better to me than the Shure microphone, and other times the Shure microphone sounded better than the Behringer microphone. In my opinion, I would say at 35 New Zealand dollars, the SL75C is a great sounding microphone, and personally, I'm going to start using this mic a bit more than my more expensive SM57, because I already know I could improve the sound quality by doing a bit of mixing, and I was happy with the results. When you're on a budget, this mic will certainly get the job done for live or studio settings, and would be perfect for someone just starting out as well. The SL75C is sturdy and rugged. It feels nice to hold with a premium weight behind it, just like the SM57, and it also comes with a hard case with padding on the inside. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment, and if you'd like to see more content, you can use my Patreon link in the description below to help support the channel. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.